See, that's the problem. You are converting yourself into different likes and dislikes. You should take over if you care about yourself. Let no one control you. No books, no stories. You are letting yourself surrender because you haven't earned the capacity of realization. You gotta maintain yourself with honesty. You are having fluctuation here and there. You are suffering your own self. Look into yourself. If you care about yourself, it is possible. No stories are going to fix you. Never. No stories are going to fix you. Keep connected with life. It is working continuously, never stopping. So you have heard many stories and you are trying to apply those stories into yourself. Never possible. If it would have been possible, then definitely our forefathers would have been doing better. Definitely. Our forefathers were suffering only. Yes. They were suffering. That's the reason for the schools and colleges and universities are such. Why there are believers? Because they are suffering. Why should you believe when you are living? So just go around the world, you can see people suffering their own life only. They are suffering their own life only. Everywhere, wherever you go, you can see they are suffering. Money they are suffering, position they are suffering, association they are suffering. Only fight. Argument, confirming with others. Don't you confirm with your own self? Don't you have anything reliable within yourself to confirm your life? To know your beauty of living, it is where it is happening, not elsewhere. You can confirm within yourself only, not elsewhere. There is no other space other than yourself. You like many people, but you cannot remain as what you are. You like many people, you are fond of many people, you are bond with them, and your bondage is what you are suffering eventually. Your association with the partners, you cannot participate with your own life. And glorious things you will create with your mind, and eventually this glory will fade slowly. You not being aware that what you are created is what you are suffering. Nothing else. The creation is something which is happening perfectly and always. The creation of the universe is definite. No one can manipulate the creation. You are creating with your mind, and that's what you are suffering. Let creation happen on its own, where sustainability is wonderfully possible. It's not a thought. Living is not a thought. Living is simply living. It cannot be. You don't have reference anywhere, never. No reference is required because that is perfectly happening. The reason reference is not required because it is happening perfectly always. Only if there is a mistake, you need a reference. There is no mistake in living. No mistake. You go deeper into yourself where you are happening. There is no mistake. It's perfectly happening continuously. Have you ever seen anything other than yourself wonderfully and continuously happening? Everything else is not happening that perfectly. You are the only happening. There's nothing else as sure as yourself. But you are not trying to be with you. You are trying to be with others. And you are trying to establish an organization of problems. You create association with your mind. Definitely. The moment you started association with someone, your strength is weakening. You are going to suffer your own strength. Your strength will turn against your own self. Your own powers will work against you. Nothing else. Your immunity capacity will be working against you. Nothing else will happen. If you are trying to organize life with your mind, your immunity capacity will be working against you and destroy you from inside, not from outside. You are attracting many things. See, when you are trying to make you strong with association, then you become weak immediately. You are strong the way you are created. You don't have to feel strong. Why do you want to feel strong? Because you have faced challenges. Who has faced challenges? The reality has never faced challenges. Never. The reality will never face challenges. Never. You don't have to be strong. You just have to be what you are. Strength is required only when you are not what you are. Only when you are not what you are. Then you have to be strong. Strong, you have to fight. Fine, done. You are in a vicious circle of a particular happening. Nothing else. You don't have to be strong. You just have to be what you are. You are working continuously. Because it is working, it cannot stop working. Strength is not a criteria. Never. Your happening is the criteria. And it's happening always. You don't have to be strong. You are trying to be strong because you have faced problems. Who has faced problems? That is not the real you. Real you will never face problems. You will face only reality. Yes, reality is working. Who has created? The creation is happening always. Where creation is happening, nothing can disrupt the creation. Nothing can disrupt creation. Nothing can. Nothing has the authority to disrupt the creation. Nothing has. It is happening in silence. So your master is your silence. Your teacher is your silence. Your capacity is your silence. Your everything is silence. Your nothingness is the core of yourself. Nothingness is the core of yourself. Very simple. Simple is making you possible. Confirmation is only for the mind because it has failed the core of your existence. When you have diverted from the core of your existence, then the rest is assured. That is the society. You are socially committed. You are socially committed means you are not able to maintain yourself the way it is. Then you are focusing on sympathy, gratitude, forcing others, influencing others, fooling others, teaching others. Because you want to teach others. Otherwise you cannot sustain. Because other people making wrongdoing will make you suffering, will give you suffering. So you want to teach them. That's the reason you are empathetic, sympathetic. That's the only reason. If you are maintaining your position, you won't care about caring others. You will never take care of others. Let them take care of themselves. Let them, each and everyone is having the similar capacity to be, and they are not looking into that. How can you make them look inward? Never. Never. So you are teaching because of a stupidity. That's the only reason. If you are talking for your own self, fine. Yes, do everything for your own self sake. Since we are, see, that is a perfect rapport where we are. Because of the similarity, we are not helping because we are similar. So why we are interacting with people? Because we are similar. We are not helping them, never. We are not advising anyone. Because of similarity, advice is not required. Your guru is your silence. What can give you discipline? That is your guru. What can make you realized? That is your guru. Silence is the only thing that can make you realize. No one else can. In the whole world, you will never find anyone who can give you the clarity of how you are happening. Only silence can. So work to sense the silence. That's the only thing. Keep working continuously. Focus on all the activities that you are doing, not to gain anything. That is the principle. That's the technology to associate with the reality. Since we have been ruined, contaminated by the social training, we have been contaminated for many generations. We are forced to be the victim of ignorance. Yes, we were a victim of ignorance and belief and serving others We were slaves of someone's mind. For many generations, we were slaves of someone's mind and stupidity. Now we have attained the capacity to regain our position with dignity. We had to regain. We had to regain. Where we were born with discipline and divinity and beauty has been spoiled. We had been contaminated. So now we are refining, coming back into reality, waking up. We're waking up from that slumber when the stupid sleep and dreams. Wake up with dignity, not with stupidity. No reference. When you're waking up, there is no reference. There is no doubt. It's perfectly clear as what it is. No doubt. Belief will fade. Definitely. Belief will fade. If you start living, belief is not possible. If you are living, belief is not part of yourself. Can never be part of yourself.
That's why I asked.